What if I told you the 2026 World Cup could give us a 41-year-old scoring his 1,000th career goal, or see a certain Argentine finally shatter Pele's untouchable assist record? Welcome back to The Explainer. We're diving straight into the ultimate last dance of football's absolute greatest rivalry. The 2026 tournament is right around the corner, and literally the entire sporting world is hyper-focused on one massive question. Who is going to dominate this final curtain call, Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo?
So let's hit those crazy numbers right away. Seriously, can a 41-year-old striker actually defy the laws of human biology? We're talking about making history by scoring in a staggering 6th World Cup, all while hunting down that nearly mythical 1,000 career goals mark. With Cristiano Ronaldo's completely unprecedented physical longevity, this isn't just a fantasy, it's a very real possibility.
On the exact opposite side of the pitch, we've got to ask, will the ultimate playmaker finally shatter Pele's legendary assist record on the sport's biggest stage? Lionel Messi is standing right on the edge of totally rewriting the creative history books. These two mind-blowing scenarios are the perfect setup for the data-driven analysis we're about to unpack.
Okay, let's look at tactics, roles, and fitness. To really get what's about to happen, we have to look at the physical realities both of these legends are facing right now. Because let's be real, at 38 and 41, relying purely on raw talent just doesn't cut it anymore. It's all about load management and smart tactical setups.
Take Messi's current prep, for example. The guy is living in this wild dual reality. On one hand, he's putting up absolutely ridiculous numbers. We're talking 100 goal contributions in just 64 MLS matches. And he's so locked in for 2026 that he's pulling grueling double training shifts with Rodrigo de Paul. But all that intense work is being carefully balanced against a super strict regimen to manage reoccurring left hamstring muscle fatigue. Literally every single sprint is calculated.
Meanwhile, Ronaldo has gone through this brilliant evolution of his own. Despite being 41, his scoring rate is honestly terrifying. 28 goals in 30 matches for Al Nassr recently. Plus, he's fully bounced back from his own hamstring setbacks. But the real game changer here is how Roberto Martinez is using him for Portugal. He's no longer the guy carrying the ball from the halfway line. Instead, he's deployed strategically as this lethal, match-state weapon, saving every ounce of his energy for those critical, split-second moments inside the box.
And this brings us to a beautiful tactical contrast. You've got the playmaker and tactical leader in Messi, dropping deep, pulling the strings, and orchestrating the entire Argentine flow, up against the pure finisher and box threat in Ronaldo, whose entire evolutionary focus is now about punishing the absolute slightest defensive mistake in the penalty area. Two totally different paths to dominating the game.
Now, heading into the tournament isn't just about tactical survival for these two. It's about rewriting the history books one last time. Both are on track to be the first men ever to play in 6 World Cups. But beyond that, there are 3 absolutely massive historical stats on the line. Let's break them down.
First up, the number 6. Ronaldo doesn't just want to play in 6 tournaments, he's gunning to become the first and only player in the entire history of the sport to actually score a goal in 6 different World Cups. Just let that sink in for a second.
Next up, 1,000. This is the ultimate individual chase. Reaching 1,000 career goals was once thought literally impossible in the modern game. But heading into this tournament, Ronaldo is hovering right around 27 goals away from that legendary threshold. The World Cup could very well be the exact stage where he crosses it.
But hey, do not count the Argentine maestro out of the goal-scoring history books either. The number 4. Messi needs just 4 goals in 2026 to break Miroslav Klose's all-time World Cup scoring record of 16. So yeah, he is incredibly close to securing that ultimate crown for himself too. All right, so how do they actually stack up right now? If we strip away all the emotion, all the fan debates, and just look strictly at the numbers, it's time for our head-to-head power analysis. This data trajectory from Qatar to today tells a wildly fascinating story. Qatar was honestly a tournament of extremes. Messi grabbed a tournament-best 8.27 rating with 10 goal contributions, while Ronaldo had a tough run, hitting a squad-lowest 6.46. But fast forward to right now, and both have stabilized into these elite, totally distinct rhythms. Messi is basically orchestrating a goal or assist every 62 minutes through his pure playmaking. Meanwhile, Ronaldo is striking every 87 minutes, driven by that massive 28-goal haul for his club.
And if you want proof of how much their roles have diverged, just look at the number 61. Messi currently holds the all-time international record with 61 assists. His playmaking vision remains completely unmatched, and that dictates exactly how Argentina is going to build their system around him.
So, what does this all mean? What happens when we take all these tactical shifts, injury histories, and crazy statistical outputs and feed them into advanced data models? Let's check out what the AI simulations actually predict for their tournament impact.
According to the AI models, Argentina holds a pretty significant edge right now. The projections give Argentina a 20 to 25% win probability, largely because of their incredible system stability and continuity since Qatar. Portugal, on the other hand, sits at an 8 to 12% probability, though the AI clearly flags them as a highly dangerous, incredibly deep contender.
Let's break down the individual AI verdicts. From Messi, the models suggest a high probability of a collective tactical triumph. The logic here is super interesting. Argentina's cohesive, hardworking system basically acts as a shield for Messi. It saves him from having to overexert himself defensively, which completely maximizes his chance for team-based glory. The AI expects him to dominate the tournament purely through his playmaking and vision.
On the flip side, the AI verdict for Ronaldo points toward a massive probability of individual record-breaking. Portugal has incredible squad depth right now, honestly, arguably the best midfield on the planet. Because of that, they don't need Ronaldo dropping deep to build the play. This depth allows him to be deployed as a specialized, lethal superweapon. The AI expects him to dominate through those historic, match-winning moments inside the box, rather than needing 90 minutes of constant involvement.
Bringing this all together, we really have to look at how this historic last dance will play out when the boots finally hit the grass. Who really dominates when the stakes are this unbelievably high?
But hey, before I give you my final thoughts, I want you to jump into the conversation right now. If you're loving this deep dive, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss our next breakdown, and absolutely smash the like button on this explainer. And I want to hear from you down in the comments. Who do you genuinely think is going to lift the trophy in 2026? Plus, let us know what topics, teams, or players you want us to analyze next. We read every single one.
All right. As we wrap things up, I want to leave you with this quote from Portugal's manager Roberto Martinez. When talking about Ronaldo, he said, "He has that elite mentality focused on being the best he can be today." And honestly, that quote applies so beautifully to both of these guys. That relentless drive, that absolute refusal to just fade quietly into the background, that is exactly what defines both of these absolute legends.
Which leaves us with one final, fascinating question to ponder as we count down to the tournament. In football's ultimate last dance, will a flawless tactical system crown the playmaker once again, or will the final unforgettable moment belong to the sport's ultimate finisher? Thank you so much for exploring this with us today, and we will catch you in the next explainer.